Welcome to your daily dose of mental health, also known as Mini Medi. Today we're going to talk about your why. I think it's important to know why you're doing anything. Or you could think of it as your purpose and start to align everything up to that purpose so you can stay true to yourself and make sure you're not giving away your power or people pleasing so much that you are losing sight of your whys. So for me, I had stated a long time ago I would like to self-actualize. It's a term I heard of years ago in psychology, and it's basically figuring out how to be the best version of ourselves. So it has required me to follow my own path and to learn from other people, a lot of spiritual advisements and people who just adore self-help and improving themselves and learning from those around them. And so my whys are always going to be about improving my thinking patterns and improving my consciousness, and that means just a lot of layers and uncovering a lot of layers. And I've always had the energy and the fortitude to do exactly that because I always keep my eye on the prize, and that would be my why. And my why is to be the best me that I can possibly be. And obviously I don't feel that I've achieved that yet because that is still my why, and I am still reading a lot and educating myself and experimenting and going around and trying different meditation techniques. And I'm finding what is good for me and what works for me, because my why is not your why. And we have all come to know everyone is so different, and how I view things is very different than how other people view things. Some people have the idea that you should always be happy. I don't see things that way. I think for me, I go in and out of a lot of emotions, and I'm not always happy. And for me, I don't see how anyone could be, but I can't judge if that's what other people think that their purpose is, to always be happy. I believe I will be happy sometime, I will be sad sometime, and there's a season for all my feelings. And it's important for me to move in and through my feelings. So even when I do have bouts of stress or depression, especially the holiday stress is very common for a lot of people right now, and they have to have a toolbox. You know, I'm a big believer in our emotional toolboxes, and what it always includes is talking to a friend, talking to someone, having balance between play and rest, and enjoying life, taking time for laughter, good cheer, taking time for your higher power, for your friends, for learning. Balance is very important. Spending time with those that you love and adore and who value and appreciate you, and keeping your heart open and not becoming bitter, and continue to learn and grow. There's just, life is good, life is beautiful. Unfortunately, life is short, and we've come here to serve a certain purpose, our why. So please take some time and figure out your whys and figure out what you really want in life, and make sure that it's things that have meaning for you, true meaning. At church the other day, the Reverend was talking about the difference between the presence of God and like the presence of God, meaning being with God in the presence, or people who want presents from God, like gifts with the T instead of the ENCE. So it really was thought-provoking and very good, because it is interesting, we all want abundance, and that's okay. Just don't make that your main focus on just getting material goods, because if you have all the material gifts in the world and you're not sharing them or having people to enjoy them with, it's really of little essence, correct? So you definitely want to have more meaningful presence with a higher power, PRE, in the presence, SENCE, being present with God instead of just always asking for stuff, and appreciating what you do have instead of having that angst of greed. So be careful of all that, and especially this time when I've seen children do that, and it's very off-putting. And so you want to raise your children to appreciate and show them that there are people, keep them humble, take them to a soup kitchen to see, there are people, not everybody has stuff, and it's important to share what you have with other people, because that is actually makes you very happy. So on that, we're going to just kind of dissipate some stress, and how to relieve some stress through meditation. So we're just going to do a quick meditation. Just raise your hands up and take 3 deep breaths. I understand this can be a stressful time for some people, so as I move through this day, I just silently wish everyone well and peace and goodwill as I move through this day. If there's little kindnesses I can do with people I meet today, because I have no idea what secret challenges they may be facing, I try to do what I can with each person that I meet, and at least smile and say silent prayers to all, and just hope that we can all just have a grateful heart and be humble and true to ourselves. And it's always my wish to have goodwill toward everyone I meet, and to have a sweet heart and not a bitter heart. So I keep my mind of pure essence, and just imagine that we are all just doing the best that we can in this day. And I am relieved and happy this day, knowing that I am free to have whatever thoughts that I choose, and I am in the presence of the universe and all that is good, and I just adore being in this energy. And I am present to what comes my way. And I am grateful for all that I am and all that I have. I appreciate me and the gifts that I share with the world, and I know I have a purpose to being here, and I have purpose to being my best self and self-actualized in this lifetime, to really give of myself. And I know who I am and what makes me tick, and I know I have goodness in me, and I have challenges, and I seek other people to help me get through challenging times, because that is what our friends are for. And other people help me along my way when things get dark, and I help others when times in their life get dark and they can't see their own inner light, I can help them, and I have helped them, and other people have helped me and will continue to help me when I have periods of darkness, because that is what being human is, to help each other find their way and their best self and their best way through life. And we are all doing the best that we know how. And on this, I take a deep breath and exhale and know that it is true and I am safe, and we are just wonderful people helping each other, and everyone really truly is doing the best they can. And the best gift that you can give to your loved ones is just being present with them. So when they talk, really listen and try not to be on your cell phone or doing this or that. Or if you need someone to listen to you, just ask them to give you their undivided attention, and try to give that to your loved ones, because you really never know. And ask if there's anything that people that you meet need to talk to you about, because we all need someone who can listen to us and really hear what we're saying, because we all know what it feels like to talk to someone who it's so obvious they're not even paying attention, right? So be that person that you want to see in the world. So you be that person that you want other people to be, basically. So be your best self, but be true to you. And I will see you next time. Have happy holidays. Reach out to me if you're in stress, and I can hopefully help you through it. And we all need each other sometime, and it's okay to need each other. That's what we're all here for. And you have a beautiful day, and figure out your why, make commitments to yourself, and I'll see you next time. Please subscribe if you haven't already done so. Thanks.